Hi guys, I'm Kim Hue. I'm from FIS-HANU. So today in this video, I want to talk about the topic why China will not dominate the world. So let's get started. China is the world's second largest economy, with its 2014 growth projected at 7.7% compared to just 2.8% in the US. China's companies are increasingly going abroad, but is the People's Republic of China really posed to take over the world? And today I will mention 4 reasons why China will fall to dominate the global order. So, firstly, the Chinese economy is becoming even more unstable as government and corporate debt are rising quickly. In market economies, a debt overhang results in values, lead to market disruption, and likely create a painful recession. Financed through heavy borrowing by local governments and clever accounting that mask the true size of debt. These infrastructure projects mean China's municipal government could already be sitting on huge mountain of hidden debt, a locking liability that threatens to stunt the nation's economic growth for years or even decades to come. In fact, China's national government is due a 586 billion stimulus program in 2008 to stem the effect of the global financial crisis. China's city goes on infrastructure projects to boost productivity and growth. Now, nearly 5 years later, while the total debt loss numbers remain opaque, experts predict them to total between 35 to 250% of the country's GDP, which signifies that lots of bad debt could also result in inflation, a prolonged economic slump, or even a financial meltdown. Furthermore, as China's banking system has evolved, especially into an unmitigated disaster, there have emerged significant concerns about the country's financial system, including those involving wealth management products offered by trust companies, part of the shadow banking system that operates outside the official banking sector, but is entwined with it. So the second reason is corruption. China is not doing enough to curtail corruption. China still turns the blind eyes to its rampant corporate corruption. The corruption that ruled both the political and economic system of the rising nation, according to statistics in the past 5 years, more than 660,000 government officials have been investigated for corruption of some sort, highlighting many serious cases which involve phenomenal sum of money and officials at or above the ministerial level. Furthermore, for a foreign enterprise to do business within a country, one in which bribery is rampant, means running a significant and expensive risk of intellectual property theft. In short, it's more expensive to do business in China than most things, a fact that will inevitably cut into the country's assets in the 21st century. The third obstacle is demographics. While China's population will continue to grow for perhaps a decade, its labor force is already shrinking. China's official birth rate of 1.6 children per woman is one of the world's lowest. Even as its population ages, labor productivity must rise very quickly, it is the fact that worrying in terms of instability, gender imbalance. Most importantly, China is aging at an unprecedented pace in modern history. By 2050, experts predict the average age in China will hit 49, nearly a decade older than in the United States. This means that because the country is growing older at a quicker pace than it is wealthier, China will have a batch of pensioners before it has developed the means of looking after them. Currently, China's unfunded pension liability total roughly 150% of the country's GDP, with the local governments already re-engaging on pension obligation. Finally, between 2013 and 2050, China's workforce is set to shrink as share of the population by 11 percentage points, from 72% to 61%, a huge contraction, even allowing for the fact that the workforce share is exceptionally large now, meaning the end of China's as the world's short for cheap labor. Most interestingly, experts predict that within the next 20 years, China will begin importing workers from outside rather than exporting them, slowing growth in an already stretched economy. So, the last reason may be environmental problem. Shanghai and much of the country is covered in intense smog in the past two winters. Water pollution is also serious, with up to 300 million Chinese lacking access to safe drinking water. These challenges will require massive economic change and capital to fix, which in turn will curtail China's ability to grow its global presence and require it to focus resources on the whole. So that's all. I hope you may get benefit from this video. Thanks for watching and best of luck.